Hello, everyone. Just checking in, just checking in. It's that time. Oh, I done messed my hair up. Just checking in, just checking in. They claim Donald Trump is on the way. I promised myself I would behave. I wore the extra cute earrings in celebration of LGBTQ cute day. Ha, y'all like that? LGBTQ cute day. Let me just move my lips so I don't drop the thing. Since my right hand is a little bit out of commission, I ain't really tell nobody, but what did I tell y'all? They said at 2:45. If you have your car parked at the 2:45 West End location, that you had to move it because it was going to be towed. So you don't know what all that mean and don't mean, but
well, not here that way, but some locations it could be 1 degree in the middle of the winter.
He allegedly is on his way.
That's cool. I live in North. Oh, okay. That was warm for the winter.
So,
yes. So I'll take this over 1 degree. That is cool.
This is what we are dealing with. Got my little ottoman situation going on. This what we dealing with. This what we dealing with. We got the TV thing right here. This what we dealing with. This what we working with. We got the little ottoman situation. Got my stuff floating around underneath me. I think I gotta do some stuff before the day is over. Got my little situation set up so I can sit down and put my feet up. Got my little ottoman with my chair. All right. So I can watch TV. Excuse me. So I'll take a few minutes to catch myself up on what's been going on. Hold on. I had a little snack earlier. Don't I always have a little snack? I didn't have any breakfast for lunch. Any breakfast, so I just had toast for lunch. So toast and Immunity Super Berry Superfood Boost. The juice. I got good news. My phones and my recorder to the side. Put my feet up and wait for Donald Trump to get arrested. All right. So anyway, now why am I dark? Because I moved it. I got good news. I got help coming to help me. Got approved. All right. So anyway, a few months ago, I injured myself because this is more for me and a record of what happened to me than it is for anybody watching. But a few months ago, the medication that I was taking, the pharmacist ran out of the medication that I was taking. Oh, here we go. All right, hold on. And for like 3. So a few months ago, the pharmacist that I use, they ran out of the medication that I use. They ran out of the medication that I use for like 3.5 to 4 weeks. Okay, now we got it. Okay, I had to get my fan. Come on, Donald. Where is my damn cough drops? In my room, where I don't feel like getting up to go get one. Anyway. Anyway, this thing does say live chats. Makes me wonder, am I really live? I don't think I am. I'm supposed to not be live. So anyway, a few weeks ago, the medication that I take, which cannot be generic, there is no generic of it, they ran out of, ooh, is that Donald? They ran out of the medication. I think we all watching this entrance and he going in another entrance. I don't give a damn. Just come on with the photo so I can party. All right. So they ran out of this medication. And because they ran out of the medication and there is no generic version of the medication, it messed up my hands. I am predominantly right-handed. And so I've not been able to do things correctly, like my hair, as you can see. So for the last few months, my hair has been a hot mess. My house not been cleaned. My car has not been cleaned out. It's just been a mess. Other things have not been done. I've been very forgetful. And life's been a little chaotic. I've been a little short-tempered. So, and it's affected, parts of my body, both hands and, my feet. I already had something going on in my right foot. Yada, yada, yada. So I can't do the things that I normally would do for myself by myself. So I applied and I have some help coming. I said all that to say, because I wasn't going to say anything. I said all of that to say, and it messed me up, and it's going to take a year to get me back to normal. I'm not going to say everything that's happened, but some stuff has happened. And it's permanent, but it'll get me back to almost normal, right? And along the way, I discovered some other stuff, like why I'm coughing so much. So at least the good thing is that I'm able to make this video, explain what happened, so that later on I can go back and watch this video and say, this is what caused this. So the doctor slept me. And I can watch this video and know that in 2002, results came back. And nobody told me, Golda, you should do this with these results. Because your CEA in 2019, your CEA came back and it was showing that you had cancer in your blood. Well, Dr. Schumann, RCCA, he could not find it. You are not a smoker. You've never used narcotic drugs. And he did a bunch of tests on you. And he said, you do not have cancer. So your CEA should not be this high. He tested you 3 times, and all 3 times your CEA came back very, very high. 11.5, 9.5, 9.8. You should never have a high one. So there's a lady that he tested, and hers came back, a different lady, hers came back 20.5 or 20.3. And he never figured out why, yada, yada, yada. She was a white lady, you're a black lady. And they never could figure out why hers was like that. She never developed cancer, and it was just high and nobody knew why. Well, you were incarcerated. And where you were incarcerated, in the cells, there was a lot of mold, mildew, and you were being housed in cells where the jail already knew they should not house inmates in those cells. So in 2020, you took some other tests. RCCA is now Asteria Cancer Center or Cancer Agency. You can no longer go to that agency because they no longer take your insurance. At the time that you went to RCCA, you had the insurance that you had before you have what the insurance that you have now. They no longer take your insurance. So you can always refer back to this video as a refresher of what happened. Okay? So now it is August of 2023, August 24th, 2023, exactly the date that you were making this video, Golda. And now your doctor is sending you to a referral, the doctor that you're seeing now. And he says, Golda, why didn't you have this taken care of? You have this, and you have this, and you have this. Well, back then, nobody told you to go and look at it, because back then they couldn't figure out why all of your test results were saying that you do not have cancer. And there was no correlation as to why these things were on your test results, and no correlation between your CEA and why you have these test results. Well, now you have to go and get treated for it, because you were coughing, you were vomiting, you were coughing up clear fluids, you were coughing up phlegm, and you were being treated for year-round allergies. If somebody smoked and they came around you, you had a reaction and you coughed and you sneezed and your eyes watered and you're this and you're that. If there was pollen in the air, if you smelled the sewer water, if you smelled anything, you would react to it. And you did not know why. Your nose would constantly run and you didn't know why. Well, now as of 2020, and you have all these things, now there's a correlation. And you can also take things other than medication to get rid of them. So you've already looked it up, and now you can go and take them over the counter. Okay? So that's why you make the video, so that you can look back and you can remind yourself and you can know this is what you need to do. Okay, dear heart? Just a reminder. Since your short-term memory is complete trash. So you release the videos and then you go back and you look at your videos. Remind yourself. Did you do it? Did you not do it? Did you remember to do it? Did you remember to look where you put the stuff? Have a good day, and always get a second opinion. Do not trust the doctors. None of them. A mess.